Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It is 11:23 this happy Thursday, June 19th, 2025. There's really not much news today, so instead I'll just share some valuable tips about living in Genesis. While on your walks, are you looking up at the sky or looking down to admire the land scenery? If you move right stick up or down, you can change your perspective and enjoy different views. And that's all for me. Bye now. Hello everybody, welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons. We're gonna get a phone call really quick because I did some fishing last night. Hello, this is Tommy from Nook's Granny. I reached Phoebe, right? We sent a payment to your bank account for 72,936 bells for what you left in the drop-off box. Thank you for using this service. Hope to see you in the shop soon. I caught a lot of sharks. Oh, actually I caught a substantial number of sharks. Not a lot, I guess, but still. Anyways, today I will begin with an apology. For two things. First off, it is dang near midnight. And we are going to be going past midnight, I guarantee it. I got home like 5 minutes ago. It's been a long day for me, so I'm doing what I can. But that being said, the other thing I want to apologize for is because this episode is going to be a bit of a yap fest, because I realized, wait a second, I can still show off the crafting and all that for the house, because I want to finish that, but I didn't have time to yesterday, and still also have talking and interaction, I guess, by just yapping. It's something I'm not actually that bad at, funnily enough. Oh, okay, I'm bad about yapping, but like, you know what I mean. Oh, here, we're gonna do from savings first, full amount. And then from pockets, full amount, please, thank you. Yes, I finished paying off my home loan. What do you think about that, Tom Nook? Hello there, Phoebe. Congratulations! You're the proud owner of a luxuriously sized, paid in full home. I can't imagine the feeling of satisfaction you must have. Truly, what could be better? Well, I suppose you could have another room. That might technically be considered better. Oh, don't mind me, I simply can't help myself. But do come and see me if I've piqued your interest. You sly tanuki, I'm interested. We'd like to talk to you about my home. For your home, I think adding a new room would be nice. If you add it on the back, it won't change the look of the home, but you'll get so much more space. It'll also keep the construction costs down, relatively speaking. That's considered... Okay, yeah, sure. I'm just gonna say yes, because I do plan on working on this in my own time. So... in the meantime, let's get to work. So I'm going to quickly screenshot, and I'm not going to censor, and if I don't, I'm not going to censor or cut anything if I don't feel like I have to. I went to the wrong area, but thankfully I have a vaulting pole. To screenshot what exactly I need to build, because it's easier that way. Alright, so again, today's going to be kind of a yap day where I just talk a lot. So let's start by talking about interesting news, really, about something that might be happening in the near future. First off, massive news, I may have a guest on here in the near future. There's a possibility that I might be able to get with someone that's a good buddy of mine that has an Animal Crossing island. We're working out some of the details right now, so it's not finalized, but the idea is to visit their island. and just kind of see what the island has to offer. You'll get to see some things that we probably won't get to see in my personal file, because I think he's a chunk farther than I am. But I will say we are approaching rapidly. So, at least as far as I remember. Alright, so here's where it is. Oh, also, before I forget, I caught some fish. I think that was that yesterday, or when was this? Did I do any screenshots yesterday? I forget. No, I didn't. Not yesterday. Okay, never mind. I'm losing my mind. I did catch this though. Again. Oh, I was actually going there for a reason. I forgot. Let's start with log dining table and log bench and wooden bucket. Wooden bucket, I need iron nuggets for. Log bench, I can make. I have no memories, fair warning. Log dining table. But yeah, that's gonna be some fun news. We're still working out a lot of the logistics and timings, but it's something we want to do. Now, as for other things I can talk about, I have been listening to some new music recently. I wanted to... I like talking about that kind of stuff. I enjoy discussing music. Simple chair, wooden... simple bed, wooden chair, okay. Because it's honestly just really... in my opinion, it's just fun to talk about. Recently, I've actually been listening to a band called Poets of the Fall, which is a band I was like, oh, you know, it's interesting, but I wasn't listening to them too much. They're the real-life band that, what's it called? Old Gods of Asgard from Alan Wake 1, 2, and Control. Like, the song from the good part of the game Control where it was, "Take control." Yeah, that's them. But they do a different genre of music, really. They do their own style outside of that in Poets of the Fall, and it's really cool. Classic picture. Need clay. So we need to go harvest some rocks. Which means we should probably find the money rock. Because I haven't done that yet today. Oh, hello. Did I just get the DIY recipe for a crown? I didn't know. I didn't know that's how you got that. I didn't know you made the crown in this game. How much gold do I need for that? Because I would love to have the crown, but it's super difficult to get from what I remember. But yeah, so I've been listening to that. One of their songs in particular, let me get Spotify pulled up really quick just so I don't butcher it. The Sweet Escape is one song I've been listening to a lot recently. It's really good. It's kind of a, I would describe it as a love song. I would definitely describe it as a love song, which is weird. I'm not usually one for those, but it carries itself really well. It has some really good melodies and all that. But if you want more of like a kind of a prog song, I guess, is the best way I can describe it. My Dark Disquiet. It's My Dark, and the word is disquiet. D-I-S-Q-U-I-T. Q-A-I-E-T. I mean, it's honestly surprisingly really good. I didn't know what to expect from listening to it for the first time, but man, it's good. Also, before I keep yapping, happy Juneteenth, everyone. Hope everyone's day is going well. I have no clue if, I heard rumors that my job was paying time and a half for today because I was working today, but no clue. I hope. I enjoy being paid for it. Oh, money rock. There we go. Much better. We got some money again. We can buy things. But yeah. That's just something that I've been thinking a lot about recently is just the kind of music I've been listening to recently has been standing out. I've been loving that, and I've also been listening to funnily enough, Supertramp has a song called The Logical Song off the album Breakfast in America. I've been listening to that a lot. Never Fade Away from Cyberpunk 2077. It's another really good song, is Never Fade Away. Yeah, I need to chop down some more trees. I don't think any more are growing properly. And if you enjoy just like meme mashups, I feel like I've mentioned it, and it actually made it into a video at least one time. I know I've mentioned it multiple times outside of videos, but highly recommend the mashup album Musical Transients by Sinewave. It's really good. It's actually how I discovered The Logical Song. I know I'd heard it beforehand, but I didn't know what it was called or anything about it. So, it definitely helped me discover it. What's funny is, there's a, I was talking about Old Gods of Asgard earlier, and I just looked down my Spotify, and on my like songs list, I see Herald of Darkness. Herald of Darkness radio edit. Mind you, Herald of Darkness, the actual Spotify version, is 13 minutes. Now my Switch controller might actually die. I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna finish the house before that does. But the actual song itself, the normal-ish length of it is 13 and a half minutes. And then you have the radio edit, which is 3.5. They cut out 10 minutes. Mind you, they cut out some of my favorite parts, but that's beside the point. Then you have the video edit, which is 8.5 minutes, which is the length of the actual song that plays during the video, the music video for it. But then you have the complete edit, which is 30 minutes and 6 seconds. And if that sounds unreasonably long, I don't blame you. Funnily enough, though, personally, I enjoy it. I'm a weird person like that. I enjoy long songs. That's just kind of my cup of tea, you know? I enjoy really just songs that are experiences. Which is funny, because I have negative attention span outside of music. Like, outside of listening to music and occasionally video games, I have so little of attention span that, like, my ability to read, like, the kind of stuff I can actually read is pretty detailed. Like, I'm a pretty well-read person in terms of my ability. I just don't have the attention span to read. Which is weird, because to me, I'm just like, you know, I should be. Like, I could totally read, like, fancy books and all if I really wanted to. Like, part of me wants to read House of Leaves. I own the book. Like, I could totally read the book. I just don't have the attention span for it. I got through chapter 1 and I lost all interest because I was like, I have other things I want to work on. So, this is a bucket. Oh. Gentlemen, this is a bucket. There's more. Yep, all ready to go. This means... All items and furnishings for prep work is done. I can go talk to Nook. Actually took a while less time than I thought it would. I just have had a lot of wood built up over the days, I guess. I'll take it. Ah, Phoebe, hello. How have things been going since we last spoke? Are you close to finishing the plots and the furniture? Everything's finished. Goodness, really? Thank you so much for all your hard work. Now to hurry with the rest of the construction, and welcome any of the residents who have homes. And that's that, my friend. You have finished everything I asked of you. Ah, let me give you a token of my appreciation as promised. Yes, this is for you. It's some fencing. You can turn your home to create a yard, or surround some flowers to make a garden. Fencing should make it easier for you to create yards or parks or other outdoor areas. I'm positive this will lead to some new interesting new landscaping scenes here on Genesis. I'm thinking 50 pieces of simple wooden fencing should give you an excellent start. In the future, I'll offer DIY fencing recipes you can get by redeeming Nook Miles. The selection will change daily and will offer a variety of designs. Check the Nook shop sometime, Well, I couldn't have done this without you, Phoebe, that's for certain. Cool. So, what now? Yes, that is the question. We've done everything to get the homes ready for new residents, so nothing springs to mind right now. If you're out of things to do, you can try using the fencing or use that around your home. If you place fencing pieces next to each other, they automatically connect, even at corners. It's a perfect way to enclose a house or garden. I think I will do that, actually. I think I want to fence around the garden, honestly. Actually, that reminds me, I forgot I need to chop down some trees. We're gonna go over and chop some trees down. Normally I wouldn't pull a Lorax, but like I kind of need to. We're running out of space here. We don't have enough room for trees to grow, so I need to get new trees in here. I have to chop the ones down. I wish Black Ops 6 was better. Not in terms of like gameplay wise, but in terms of like using AI and all that. It's tragic. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's like it had such a good concept going, and then it was like, oh, it feels wrong. It feels wrong, you know, interacting with that game now. I still play on occasion just because I already bought the game. I want to enjoy something out of it, but like, yeah. On a much more positive note, I'm going to pull up an old Discord message that I sent to a friend just so I can get all the references here correct. Did you know that the whole, like, check it out, I'm in the house like carpet, that whole song, you know, from Persona Trinity Souls. A, it's called Burning Man's Soul, which is pretty well known. But you may have not known, I should say. I'm going to catch this fish really quick. Is that it's actually sampled from a vocal track. It is a vocal-only track. It's called Masterbits Climax 6 Rhapsody Vocals 2 Swiney House. Now, the best part is that it's been sampled in so much else. Now, we know that, you know, hey, Toby Fox using his, like, you know, carpet video. You know, check it out, I'm in the house. Like carpet. You know, that. It's a fun little video, and, you know, nothing too wild about that, though. It's Toby Fox, he references everything. What I didn't know is that it's also in the game Anton Blast, which is essentially a, I don't want to say clone, but it's very similar to Pizza Tower from what I'm seeing. Oh darn, lost my axe. Oh well. That should be enough trees. So yeah, it's a Pizza Tower like game I've been seeing online. Excuse me. Hello. But also, even weirder, is that it was sampled in Disney's Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse in the song Sweet Dancing. You find the weirdest things when going down YouTube rabbit holes at, 3 in the morning. Just interesting stuff you find. Speaking of Toby Fox, I'm really glad I've been able to avoid Delta Green Chapter 3 and 4 spoilers, because I haven't bought it yet, because I haven't gotten around to it yet. I've been meaning to, but I have so much other stuff I'm working on, I don't have time to play it. I don't want to buy it I don't want to buy it until I know I'm going to have time to play it. But I really want to play it. But yeah, I will probably be, playing it sometime in July, and so far I've been able to avoid spoilers relatively well. The only things I know are the name of a song, the name of a character, I suppose. I assume he's I assume he's Chapter 3's Tumblr Man of the Month, if you will. Based off, just I can read the room on that one. I'm on Tumblr. I know what they look for in a person, quote unquote person. I'm just gonna be real. I'm sorry, but Sans the skeleton, a skeleton, won. Yeah, I'm just gonna be blunt. He won the Tumblr Sexy Man Award. How? And I ask that with the knowledge that I don't want the answer, because that scares me. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna move on. It baffles me, but I'm not going to sit here and try and figure it all out, because the day I do that is the day I lose my mind even more. Actually, another fun story, unrelated to that, but just looking back at my Spotify, I saw a song. We were in a car, and my old car had Android Auto. And I plan to take the radio out of the car and put in my new one, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But we were on our way to a local restaurant with a few of my friends and I, says Fossils. And somehow or another, I think Taylor Swift started playing, and I'm not usually one to listen to Taylor Swift. We did it as a joke at one point. I was like, hey, play this song by Taylor Swift, just to mess with one of my buddies. And actually, no, one of my buddies did it to mess with me. That's what it was. My buddy did it to mess with me, and I was like, hey, insert digital assistant here. Play literally anything else. And I hear, alright, playing literally anything else by waiting at a stoplight on Spotify. And I'm just like, excuse me? I did not expect it. And we just hear a song repeating the words, "I'll stay in the bedroom," over and over. And I swear, if it wasn't for the fact that I was in it was late at night and we were in a residential area and I was going like 10 miles an hour, if it wasn't for me being a decent driver, I probably would have gotten into an accident from how hard I was laughing. I'm actually a pretty solid driver, thankfully, though. I kept us out of trouble. I don't know why I'm yawning so much right now. I'm usually up this late at least. Almost right. There's more Nook miles to get. Anything else here? Nope. Okay, cool. And let's it's a little, running out of room there, buddy. Room there, ain't you, bud? Ah, thank you. Much better. Much appreciated. I know the controller's almost dead. I'll put it on the charger once I'm done. Okay. But yeah, oh, one of the other things, and me accidentally doing a Wisconsin accent there reminded me. I've been listening to a podcast recently, actually. It's a D&D podcast. In my little free time at work that I have. It's called Tales from the Stinky Dragon, which is, it's supposed to be like this name of a kind of made up tavern. But it's just basically D&D, and it's really cool, in my opinion. The stories they have. I'm because like they do a really good blend of serious and also like goofy storytelling. Currently, I'm like in the middle of episode, near the end of episode 3 of campaign 2. I haven't watched anything else other than like I've seen a couple YouTube shorts. We're building and upgrading an axe. This is gonna bother me. It bothers me a lot. It bothers me a lot. Let's craft. Also, while we're at it, actually, I'm gonna look into something. Oh, that's what it was. The King Tut mask. No, I'm good. Oh, I need a tree branch for that. Okay. Okay. One sec. And the reason the Wisconsin accent brought it up was because in Campaign 2, there's a character that has this very strong Wisconsin accent. And what's funny is, like, I have a weird thing. If I hear an accent enough, I will just start speaking that accent without trying. I'll slip into it without trying. I don't think about it. And for a little bit, I have to focus on speaking like how I usually do. It's really weird. My aunt actually has the same thing, so if I slip into a slight Wisconsin accent, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, it just happens. That's excellent. I was not trying to sit on it, I was trying to dig the stump up. Some, what's it called right now? There's watch my things further down. Oh, no, we want to leave that there. I want to watch some Smarty Pants right now. I don't know why it just suddenly popped in my mind. But the show from Dropout, Smarty Pants, it's real good. I love giving those kind of presentations. It's fun. Oh hey, I get to show off a feature of this game. So we're gonna just shake this here tree. And we're gonna take this cherry. You know what we're gonna do with this cherry? We're gonna eat the cherry. And suddenly, I take a shovel, I take a rock, boom, gone. It's gone. Okay. So we're going to pick that one up. And we're probably going to pick this one here up. This one. So I can make a gate. I'll make it look somewhat symmetrical because it's going to bother me otherwise. Much better. Much better. And now we're gonna actually probably just kind of why did my Xbox 360 turn on? Hold on. Hold there, buddy. Sorry, I heard a weird noise and I was like, what is that noise? I look and I'm like, why is my Xbox 360 powered on right now? shouldn't be powered on. What's going on? I'll be able to see this when I'll be able to see the garden when I'm lounging. Much better. But yeah, I think we've done everything we should be doing today. And just in time for midnight. It's 11:58 right now. Fun with fences. Oop. There we go. Mission Partitioner. And we're gonna head over to Nook here. We're actually gonna pay Nook another little visit. Well, Nook, it's 11:59. What should I do? Yes, that is the question. We've done everything to get the homes ready for the new residents, so nothing springs to mind right now. I promise to do my part to welcome the new residents as soon as possible. By the way, I plan on letting the island know about folks moving in or out during my island broadcasts. However, once I do know who will move into the certain home, I'll post the info on the sign for that plot. If you're curious, check the signs. Alrighty, I say let's do so. And to finish off today, we're going to check out the sign here, and then we're going to head to bed. Margie. I actually don't know who that is. So, well, we're going to wrap it up there, and honestly, if you guys have any thoughts on anything I rambled about today, feel free to like leave me a note somewhere, contact me somehow. If you don't have a way to contact me, comment. That's fine. But just, I'm curious to see what everyone thinks of just, you know, what I think. I'm always curious about that stuff. And if you haven't listened to Poets of the Fall or Supertramp, specifically the Logical song, I highly recommend The Sweet Escape, My Dark Disquiet, the Logical song. If you like more metal stuff, Herald of Darkness, even though it's more like Broadway metal, I guess. It's weird. If you like more traditional metal, like prog metal, I guess, Take Control. It's more prog, but still. And with that, I don't know why I'm lying down yet. I haven't turned off the lights yet. With that, I think we're going to call it a night and just see what we can do tomorrow. Because tomorrow we should have a new villager moving in. We should be able to talk to the villager. We should be able to see what species there are, because I'm curious. I've never heard of this villager. And we'll be able to go from there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you then.